So the left-handed youngest player on court, Jia Yifan, the youngest player in the whole of the Superseries finals. Well, Steen, this is a very interesting contest, isn't it? Because the Japanese pair have had a wonderful year. This their 7th final of the year at Superseries level, looking for a 5th Superseries title of the year.
Yeah, and we've seen them play absolutely magnificent here in Dubai. So I have them as a slight favorite over Chen and Jia, even though Chen and Jia won their last match.
Overdone it. Well, Chen playing in 2 finals today. It's only Christina Pedersen, Zhao Yunlei and Liliana Nasia are the only other players at Superseries finals to contest 2 finals. So she's become the 4th player. It's the 6th occasion it's happened because, of course, Christina Pedersen was in 2 finals 2 years running, 2012 and 2013, but she didn't win 2 titles in 2012. She did in 2013, and Zhao Yunlei was twice in 2 finals, but never managed to win both finals in the same year.
Yeah, it's quite an accomplishment to win 2 finals, because I mean, first of all, you have to qualify, and it's not easy qualifying. You have to be amongst the 8 best on the Superseries list, so that means you're constantly doing well in both categories.
Service over. 3-all.
Play the mixed doubles, but I think she played with Kenichi Hayakawa.
Yes,
and they played a reasonably good mix, but they never really aspired to reach top 8 in the Superseries list.
Yeah, that's a nice block. Well, it is a 5th time this year that Chen Qingcheng has been in 2 finals and going for the doubles double. First time was at the China Masters Grand Prix Gold. Then she contested 2 finals at the Australian Superseries, the French Superseries, the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. And it was the last 2 tournaments that I mentioned there where she did in fact win 18-year-old. You usually think that you develop more into doubles and the tactical awareness as you get older, but I mean, these youngsters are outstanding. Seem to have an ability to read the game at the young age, tender age of 19. Yeah, that's well worked.
Yeah. Extremely well played and very good start for Jia and Chen. And as for Chen, I think she has superior technical skills and can play both front court and back court play. Has a very, very high level in both.
Oh, that's nice. Well, we were singing the praises of Mizaki Matsutomo
4-7, change the shuttle.
Yesterday, and her ability at the front of the court. And she really made the difference, I think, against the Danish combination of Yule and Pedersen.
That was a very, very convincing victory, and that's also why I feel that the Japanese pair are a little bit favored in this final. But as we've seen, the Chinese pair make a good start, so I think we could be in for a real treat here. And I actually don't think Matsutomo has started out that well today. She's made a couple of errors on the front court in her preferred position. Could be a sign of a little bit of nerves.
Yeah, because they're expected to win. They're the Olympic champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't look just quite as comfortable at the front of the court, Takahashi.
9-4.
Good defense.
Oh, that's great defense. Good rally. Look at the reaction after the rally from Chen Qingchen.
No wonder about that, because in this rally they were simply superior to the Japanese pair. They had no problem whatsoever in their own defensive position and quite easily managed to penetrate the Japanese defense, who we've seen over many, many tournaments are extremely strong in the defense, but just went right through him here.
Oh, I thought that was going to land short. Yeah.
11.
Well, it's a very handsome lead
Interval.
for the number 7 seeds. It's a 7-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the opening game. Well, there was me thinking that, well, there are trying to achieve a 5th Superseries title of the year. Last player or pair to achieve that, Steve, remember?
In women's doubles, 5 titles.
It's a bit of a trick question, I have to say.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm being a little bit devious here because it wasn't actually a pair.
No, I thought probably not be Chang Yunting or one of her partners.
Yeah, it was actually Bao Yi-sin in 2013. What a magnificent trophy, isn't it? Well, you can keep up to date with all the news, everything that's happening. Hashtag Badminton Dubai.
Play.
Yes, in fact, Bao Yi-sin won 5 titles that year with 3 different partners. What have the Japanese pair got to do differently here? Is it just a question that they haven't settled so far?
It could be, but I don't think it's just that. I think they have to. Normally, I feel that they play their own game, so to speak. They don't really worry a lot about how the opponents play. They have their own plan cut out. Want to get Takahashi to the back court and Matsutomo to the front and attack, and they're quite happy to go into the defense. Here we've seen that the defense is not working at all, and they're being matched in the flat game and the mid-court game, and that's really, really important, because I think that can sort of create some uncertainty with Matsutomo and Takahashi. I feel that they should try and get Ja Ifan a lot to the backcourt. I think she's not fully fit in her left arm there. We can see that she's wearing a sleeve on it, and yesterday I think I only saw her make 1 hard smash, and then another shot was coming, either a soft smash or a drop or a clear. I think they should try and exploit that. We've also seen Chen Qingchen come out to help her.
Yeah. On the rotational play.
Exactly.
Over. 13-6.
Well, this is the third consecutive opponents of the Olympic champions that have consisted of a left and right-handed pair, so they should be well aware of tactics against a left and right. Yes, there's the drop shot again.
Yeah, she's not really doing a lot. But Chen has helped her cover very well, and she's been the dominant player here in the beginning of the match, in my opinion.
And the Chinese are keeping Matsutomo to the back, which again I think is a good tactic.
Excellent idea, and we've actually seen Matsutomo and Takahashi lose to 3 different Chinese pairs after the Olympics. They haven't beaten a Chinese pair after the Olympics. They've lost, of course, to this pair here in French Open. Lost to Huang Dongping and Li Yinhui in China Open, and in Hong Kong to Bao Yixin and Yu Xiaohan. So sometimes...
Oh, my goodness. That's an extraordinary stat you've got there, Steen. Haven't beaten any Chinese pair since the Olympics.
Not since the Olympics. And sometimes when a country or a coach sort of gets your number,
30.
They have there's a chance that they've figured out the Japanese pair. They've watched so much video now, so they know what to do. And with that in mind, we also know that the Chinese women's doubles, they've changed the guard. So the older players who perhaps didn't have the skills to beat this Japanese pair, they've retired. And there's a whole bunch of newcomers, hungry newcomers that want to do everything to beat them every time they meet the Olympic champions. So that's going to be interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, that previous rally, 80 shots, not the longest that we've seen this week. Steen, we had 102, didn't we, in one of the women's doubles?
Yeah. But it's good news for Matsutomo and Takahashi, because I feel that they have the better stamina.
13.
Seen as a pair. I'm not sure Jia Yifan can keep up with the other 3 players in that department.
Sure. That's a good defense. I like that. Oh, it's just long.
But very interesting, because normally we see Matsutomo, when she comes forward,
14,
play the drop shot
9.
and sort of make sure that the Japanese pair have the attack. Here she lifted to Jia Yifan, and I actually think that's a good idea.
Well, she doesn't miss many of those, Chen, when she's at the front of the court.
10-14.
I'm not convinced about that cross-court smash across to the left-hander. Opened up the Japanese side of the court.
Service
ball struck above the waist, says the service judge.
Service over. 15-10.
Borderline.
Yeah. That was the second power smash that she was firing away.
11.
Jia Yifan.
15.
Of course, nice that she tried it, but the result wasn't that good.
Yeah, she's not in the form
Service
that she
over.
was yesterday, is she, at the moment?
16,
Matsutomo.
11.
She's creating a lot of good situations, and she's scoring a lot of points also. So she's entitled to make a bit more mistakes than her partner Takahashi, because Takahashi doesn't make that many winners. Good defense.
Yes, Coach Panley very
17,
happy with her players at
11.
the moment.
Play. $18, 11.
I just feel that the Olympic champions are defending too much, but they're being forced to
They're
defend.
being forced to defend. They are playing really quickly, the Chinese pair, and especially Chen is moving like it was the first match of the tournament. So
Yeah.
it's impossible to see that she's played 2 categories.
Oh, that one's gone long. 2 points away from this opening game.
19, 11.
And they look totally shaken, Takahashi and Matsutomo.
Oh, no wonder she's pleased with that.
20. Game points, 11.
9 game point opportunities. There's the tactic you were talking about the other day, Steen, where you hit straight in the doubles and then you follow
through, yeah. And that means that you have an agreement with your partner that
Service
she
over.
covers the other side,
12,
which
20.
has the advantage that you can actually hit all over the court, because you've covered sidewise, you covered the court really well. And that is very efficient in opening up strong defenses.
Now, 2 game points saved.
13, 20.
Well, the Japanese pair don't want to change the shuttle. The Chinese have said that they want a new one.
Chen. Thank you.
Umpire agrees with the Japanese pair. Oh, dear me, that was an awful serve, wasn't it? Got away with it.
14,
Yeah.
I
20.
think the problem for her is that we've noticed that she's had the yips on her low serve in recent tournaments, but she's been faulted when she flicked.
Yeah.
So she really has to serve low.
You would think, but
You would think.
the idea is to serve long again the next time. Just do it a little bit better.
Yes. Oh.
15, 20.
And there's a couple of mistakes here from Chen, but it's really not the Japanese that are in control of the rallies. So it's still worrying for them.
That was a great serve. That's gone long.
Game,
And this time, the former world junior champions convert.
Chen and Jia Yifan, 21-15.
21-15 confirms the umpire. 21 minutes into the match. The Chinese youngsters 1 game up against the Olympic champions.
怎么连出去？你跟也行，你跟也行。别推给他一弹，另外人在横向当中去挡网，给他上来之后去转换。这个中间有一段要往前转，就是要推底线，不一定要推传，停一下推开，那球基本上在我们当中，我们再去打。
Only one previous left and right-hander who've won the women's doubles title at the Superseries finals. And of course, that was the Danes. Christina Pedersen and Camilla Barudillo. But they'd only won a game away from becoming the second pair.
Yeah, and if I could change my prediction, I would really love to, because I think they've done extremely well, Chen and Jia, in this first game, and I see trouble ahead for Matsutomo and Takahashi, and that might actually mean that the opposite takes place, but still, I feel that the Chinese pair, they play a bit more modern than we've seen the older Chinese pair play, because think back of the Olympic participant Tang Yuanting and Yu Yang. Yu Yang was standing at the net and not that keen on rotating or anything. We've seen women's doubles with Ma Jin, who's also a very, very clear front court player. We've seen Zhao Yonglei, Olympic gold medalist, also more content on the front court, and her partner Chen Qing working at the back court. I think this is what we're going to see in the future. A lot of women's doubles who rotate.
Love ball.
Well, that's an exciting prospect. Because then that's developing more and more like the men's doubles.
Yes.
So 1 game to the goods. Chen Qingqing and Jia Yifan. Oh, lucky net call from the left-hander.
But look at that. Look, Jia Yifan, she takes a step forward. And returning the smash from Matsutomo. Look at this. She's attacking on the smash.
Yeah.
And that's worrying times for the Japanese girls, because we also saw Takahashi wasn't able to penetrate and create the good opportunities for Matsutomo. The only thing that sort of helps them a little bit here is they're playing with the drift, so they get a little bit more punch on their smashes. But from the body language right now, they're in big, big problems.
Well,
Yeah.
3 love.
Well, I like you, Steen. I'm very, very surprised by this final so far.
Service over. 1-3.
Well, there's 2 other women's doubles pairs who have won 2 titles at the Superseries finals, or won the Superseries finals twice, I should say, and that was Chin Wei, Wang Pei Ti, and Wang Xiao Li and Yu Yang actually won 3 titles. But quite frankly, the way that the Olympic champions are playing at the moment,
Service over.
it doesn't look to me as if they're about to win their 2nd title.
No. No, this could get really ugly from a Japanese point of view.
Service over. 2-4.
drop shots is that? Now the power play. Yeah. Well, I wonder, Steen. I mean, you mentioned that you thought that Jia Yifan perhaps had a bad shoulder, an arm. I wonder if this is a deliberate tactic by the Chinese not to really give their opponents any power to feed off.
Yeah, maybe. I still think that Jia Yifan, as far as the mid-court and front court, she matches. In my opinion, she's better than Takahashi, and she matches Matsutomo. She's perhaps not as good as Matsutomo, but she's good enough. And the same goes for Chen. She's good enough. She's very close to Matsutomo, and that means that they have the upper hand. They're getting whitewashed right now, the Japanese girls. And when they score on Chinese mistakes. They don't create their own points like we saw them do yesterday against Camilla Ritterjul and Christina Pedersen.
Play.
Oh, that was going wide.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that's landed in. Judgment there from Jia Yifan.
4-5.
Well, they're just 1 point adrift now, the Olympic champions. It's 4-5 in the second game. So back level.
Yeah, and that's the Chen wants to change the shuttle, but again, the Japanese think it's perfectly fine. That's their chance right now. That Chen and Jia are making mistakes in their offense.
Play, please. Quick.
Yeah, it's much better attacking play now, isn't it, from the Japanese pair? Much better.
5.
So 4 straight points to go into the lead.
Service
Yeah, she was
over.
alert to that flick serve, wasn't she?
6-all.
This is the best position for the Japanese players.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
Service over.
It's good placement of the smash, isn't it? The
7.
variation.
Their smashes are biting a little bit more here, getting a little bit help by the drift, I suspect. I suspect the drift is coming from the Japanese side of the court towards the Chinese side, and that means that all the overhead shots come a little bit faster towards the Chinese players.
Oh, look at that little tricky return of serve. Oh, she's missed it. She's missed it. Well, there's a couple of times she's missed a sitter at the net. Matsutomo, and it's back level at 7-all.
Jia. Chen.
I don't know whether they've watched some video of. I'm pretty certain they've watched some video of their last matches and sort of figured out that it's important that Matsutomo gets more involved at the net and that she creates winners, and that is putting pressure on her.
Yeah.
And she's made more mistakes than we've seen her do so far in this tournament.
8.
Yeah.
7.
I mean, they have had an incredible year. This is actually their 10th final of the year. Their previous 9, they won 7 of them. Of course, the Olympic Games, the Asian Championships and the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold to go with the 4 Super Series tournaments that they won, the All England, India, Indonesia and Denmark. Oh, it's landed in.
Yeah.
That's landed in. So they've opened up
9,
a 2-point cushion.
7.
Olympic champions.
And it's extremely important for them because it also gives them some confidence back, and it gives the coaches some ideas on what to do, how to resolve the situation.
Play, please. Service over. 8. 9.
Yeah, it just looked to me as if she snatched at that. Matsutomo. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's good play from Takahashi.
It is
Service over.
going on the outer side of Jia Yifan.
10. 8.
Good serve.
And she's getting nowhere with her attack, Matsutomo.
No. And they're quite happy to keep her at the back,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah. That's the longer she's at the back, the more uncomfortable she'll get at the net as well. Because she'll feel that when she's
11,
finally
8.
gotten there, she should make a difference.
Yeah. Well, they have a 3-point advantage, the #1 seeds at the mid-game interval here in the second game. 15.
And the last rally was again finished by a cross-court smash to the outer side of Jia Yifan, so that's definitely something that might be worth following up on.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Sets of coaches using absolutely all of their allotted time. The umpire actually having to ask them to leave.
Players. Players.
Oh, the umpire's going to have a word with them.
You must be ready to play. Speed up, please.
Yeah,
11,
you must be
8.
ready to play.
Play.
Well played. And I think if I were
Service
the
over.
Chinese or the coach here,
9,
Pan Li,
11.
I would advise them to not play a too defensive game. I think they've had success in the first game by turning the defense around quite quickly, almost attacking on back or counter-attacking on the offensive from the Japanese pair. These long attacking rallies might get the Japanese into a rhythm.
This is a Japanese pair favoured formation, isn't it? Good rally. Oh, that's great. That's a great shot from Misaki Matsutomo.
Service over. 12-9.
Longest rally of this second game. Some way off the longest rally of the match, though. That was 80 shots.
Play.
It's wide. Yeah, that's been taken with the drift. There is a slight sideways drift from left to right as we look down on the court.
13-9.
I like the idea, though, Steen.
Yeah.
Drive defence across court and following forward. Chen. Yeah, well, you said that the Japanese pair might play themselves into a rhythm, and I think they're doing precisely that.
14-9.
Yeah, and they've actually dominated ever since I suggested that they were in risk of a whitewash. so much for that.
You're sacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that why we love sport? It's unpredictable.
And they've also they've more or less taken Jia Yifan out of the game in the attack. That's interesting.
15.
Because she's a little bit more reluctant to rotate when she's at the net. Then we see Chen working a lot around her. That's a great comeback by Matsutomo and Takahashi.
Yeah, 13 of the last 18 points. Good rally. Yeah, she ran out of patience in the end. The left-handed Jia Yifan.
16-9.
I thought it was a long rally. 64 shots.
Service over. 10-16.
Well, with most pairs, I'd be tempted to say that the Chinese youngsters are possibly resigned to having to battle a third game. But when you consider their semi-final yesterday, when they were 5-14 down in the second game and 17-20 down and came back to win it in 2 straight games, I'm not going to say it.
No.
Oh, yeah. Big confusion between the 2 Chinese players. That's a good tactical play by the Olympic champions.
10.
And the defense also gets some help on this side here. A little bit help from the drift to get it long enough times.
$18-10.
Error on the serve this time from Ayaka Takahashi.
11-18. Well, 18.
What an angle. Oh, there's a challenge. There's a challenge here from the Olympic champions. No, I thought instinctively, crikey, that's a great shot. I thought it landed in. Well, what did you think, Steve?
I also thought it was a great shot, but I thought it landed out.
Oh, well, here we are. We'll have another cup of tea on it, but we'll see what Hawkeye says.
In.
You owe me a cup of tea.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. $13-8.
Well, they're just getting into the realms of a couple more points, and I can see the Japanese getting a little bit squeamish, a little bit nervous.
And one of the Chinese players really fired up.
Ah, now we've got to challenge the other way.
Chen
Chen's thought she caught a line. Once again, I have to say, I thought that the line judge got it right. I thought it was just wide, but don't want to ride my luck too much on predicting Hawkeye.
I think I'll refrain this time.
Yeah, well done, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 19-13. Play.
Short. Yeah. Game point opportunities
20
for Matsutomo and Takahashi
13.
to level this women's doubles final at 1 game apiece.
And this second game here, this was how I imagined the match to go on from the beginning. But I just felt the Chinese pair were playing so good in the first game.
Short.
Game.
Very, very nearly got it back, but nearly isn't good enough. Second game to the #1 seeds and Olympic champions, Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi. 21-13 and 1 game apiece, and we will be treated to a third and deciding game. Well, with this only being their second ever Superseries tournament final, having won their maiden events in Paris earlier this year, they've obviously got a 100% record in Superseries tournament finals.
Yeah.
The Japanese pair, and this is their 19th Superseries tournament final.
20 seconds.
The previous 18, they've only won 7 of them.
And some of the things that the Japanese team must be discussing here is how to tackle the first part of this third game here, because Chen and Jia dominated. So far, the pair on the far side of the court have dominated the game.
Final game.
Now,
Level.
the Japanese have their first turn at
Play.
finding a good strategy to play well on this side as well.
So third and deciding game.
Service fault
called.
Service
First time
over.
that it's being called on Ayaka Takahashi. Yeah, above the waist, a little shake of the head. She should know from the umpire's hand signal. Now, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think that was high. Oh, my goodness. Joey Fires. Down on her haunches and then on her rump. Managed to get up, but couldn't get the shuttle.
Service over.
Yeah, she did that down on her haunches. Oh, frankly,
1-all.
Completely lost her balance. Yeah, that's a good smash to finish off the rally.
Thank you.
Aiming towards the left-hander's left hip. Oh yes, well worked.
It was too short, the lift
Service
from
over.
Ayaka Takahashi.
2-1.
Can't afford to do that. This one here.
Yes, and if you're a Japanese fan, you'll be a little bit concerned that Chen is once again getting very animated.
Yeah.
Because that's an indication that she's really fired up again. Not that I think I've ever really seen her subdued, have I?
No.
Oh, clever, clever, clever
Service
smash.
over.
Saw that Chen was committed to the forehand defence.
2-1.
Just aimed the shuttle across the body towards her left hip. Look at that. That is tremendous.
That's great work.
And great awareness.
Service over.
Chinese youngsters have got to be careful with these cross-court drives, I think, now, Steen.
They have to. I agree. It's great play by the Japanese pair, and it seems like they've settled in again. We saw in the beginning of the first set Matsutomo making a number of mistakes on this one here, so I think they've been a little bit afraid of playing longer rallies in the beginning.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oi.
Don't believe it! Well, the dive, first of all, from Chen Chen. I couldn't believe the rally continued. Look at this. Great effort from Chen. And then how on earth did Jia Fan keep it going so long?
Quickly, please.
What a rally. Look. 1, 2, 3. She got back that she really wasn't entitled to.
And we're a little bit disappointed that Chen didn't dive for the last one there.
Oh, it's
That
brilliant.
one. What is she doing?
Brilliant. Oh, I think she may have hurt herself. Oh, dear. Doctor's being called. Now, which player is injured?
I think just some blood.
Yeah, Jia Fan. I think that she may have grazed her hip as she dived there. Yeah. A little bit of cool spray to help numb the pain. What a rally, though.
Or I don't know, it could also be a liquid Band-Aid. I think it was cool spray here, but it could be liquid Band-Aid as well.
Yeah.
Four, 3.
What a rally.
Play. Service over. 4 all.
A little stamp of frustration there from Takahashi. No service short.
Service
Service
over.
error from Chen Qingchen.
5.
Yeah, good
4.
call, line judge. Yep. Yes, good placement. And that is one of the problems, Steen, with the crouch defence, which Matsutomo often uses. If you can get it down her backhand side.
Play.
And it's really, really difficult.
Yeah.
Steep towards the left side of the body. Then she's got problems.
Service over. 6, 5.
Oh, that's a super angle. Lovely
Service
smash
over.
from Jia Fan.
6 all. Play.
It's interesting with all these cross-court smashes we've seen. An indication of how good the regular defense is. You've got to take the cross-court attack into consideration in the
7,
tactical
6.
pre-game strategy.
Yeah, now look. Well, she was actually trying to play the backhand defence there, but it was once again the steep angle down her backhand side of Matsutomo that did the damage.
Play, change.
missed it.
Service over. 7-all. Thank you. Play.
Service fault called again. Second time on Matsutomo.
8-7.
3 service faults in total for the Japanese pair. Now, I think he called that for racket head not pointing in a downward direction, didn't he?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's the celebrations again after the rally from Chen.
9-7.
There was a super smash earlier on in that rally from Charlie Fan, straight down the line. But the Japanese pair, this one, were equal to it.
Chen, ready, please.
Long. So as the match clock ticks over the hour mark, it's 1 game all and it's 9-all.
Yeah, and they're much better off now, the Japanese pair, than we saw in the first game.
Oh, it wasn't the best of serves, though, was it?
Service over. 10-9.
It's a good serve again from Chen.
Interval.
And it means that the Chinese youngsters have a 2-point advantage here in the deciding game. The change of ends.
Yeah, now it's the Chinese pair's turn to try and solve the puzzle on this side of the court here. One of the solutions might be not lifting those high lifts that we also saw the Japanese pair struggling with in the first game, because they simply get killed by the opponents playing on the far side here. So put a little bit of pressure on the backcourt player and get to play smashes a little bit out of position. And then see if you can counter-attack and get the upper hand in the mid-court game and eventually finish off at the net.
Play.
Oh, interesting, as the players came back on call, that Matsutomo was just practicing her low serve.
Service over. 10-11.
No serve is short.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well, when she practiced and there was no opponent there to receive it, it was perfect.
10.
And that's what pressure does to you.
And it has a totally odd trajectory from her racket. And she's been getting called 2 times on the long serve, so that's trouble for her. Much talk.
10. Quickly.
A wonderful disguise on that drop shot.
And remember, she missed one 2 rallies ago. She missed the exact same shot. Now she's doing it again, just a little bit better.
You like that, don't you? That
Yes.
shows good character.
Yes.
Service over. 11-13.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well, she played the drop shot for a winner from the back of the court on that previous rally.
14,
This time,
11.
Chen, the channel attack towards that left shoulder of Matsutomo, forcing a weak reply.
Chen,
It's a clever
play.
variation.
They move forward in the defense, the Chinese pair.
That's nice.
Challenge.
Yeah, there's a challenge here from the Chinese. It was called in.
10 challengers called in.
And some very distinctive advice from Pan Li.
First challenge of this deciding game. Well, I think the line judge was slightly hesitant, which is maybe why they challenged. No, it was spot on.
Challenge
Once again,
unsuccessful.
well done, line judge.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 12-14. Play.
It's going to be a long service now.
Yeah, Chen knew it too.
Yeah.
Good drop. Short.
Excellent play by Jia Yifan.
Service over.
Yeah, patiently waited for the right opportunity, built the rally with the variation on the attacking play, and then that's the rotational movement that you've been talking about all week with the women's doubles players. Now the game is developing.
Play, please. Play.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, that time, Jia Yifan, having hit the straight smash there, didn't move her base forward.
No, she hesitated a little bit. I don't think she thought the smash was good enough to move forward. It wasn't either. It wasn't the full smash.
No.
So left too many opportunities for Matsutomo, but she played it in the best possible place, to the backhand side of Chen, and would have drawn Jia forward if she could have reached it. Excellent play by Matsutomo. Oh, they're really struggling with their services, the Japanese pair. That was a much too high
16
attempt at a low serve there from Takahashi.
Yes, look at the height it goes over the tape. It's really an ideal one. It was skimming over the net, and that must have been about 6 inches above the tape. Really inviting the attacking play. Simply isn't good enough. That was a good return of serve. Towards the tram lines, the midcourt area, getting it past the net player, but
16.
Still would have landed in front of the rear court player. Now, what's she going to do with her serve? Flick?
Yeah, flick. It's very low, the left arm. You can see her left arm goes a little bit low when she's been called, and she wants to flick the next time. She's extremely low in the beginning. What a fantastic defense that is.
Service over.
Oh, the coach joining in the celebrations there. Oh, why not? Best defensive shot of the day, I think.
Saki on court, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. They've not won yet.
Work by Takahashi.
15.
Well, there's only 2 points in it.
The problem is that the Japanese are 2 points behind, so they have to win points in their own services. Otherwise, they will lose the match.
Yeah. Now, very deliberately taking her time, Takahashi. Yeah, good smash. Yeah.
Service over.
Drop shot to the centre of the courts, then towards the right hip.
18.
So Matsutomo has to play a backhand to get the drop shot back here. And then one down her forehand side. It's very, very difficult to change from forehand to backhand or backhand to forehand. Yeah. It's clever.
Yeah, and especially the drop shot also moving their opponents before attacking them.
So a 3-point advantage and 3 points away from the title. Oh.
Service over.
Well, it's a women's doubles pair who's not afraid to show emotions, these two, Jia Yifan and Chen Chen. And I like that. The key is to get back into alertness and concentration before the next rally starts. Yes, good clear.
Oh, deflected by the net ball. She did well to defend it. Oh, I just sensed the tension, the importance of the rally as that was in progress.
17, 18. Chen. Chen. Go. Stay. No.
Side to side.
Chen. Play. No. Change shuttle. Change the shuttle. Chen. Chen. No walk around. No. Play.
Seventeen, 18, deciding game. Oh. Well, both the Chinese players are looking for the flick serve now. They're getting back quickly, and that was another
17.
Excellent smash.
It might be that she's not hitting that hard again, Jia Yifan, but my, is she having good placements on her shot.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. She got back the net cord. And they've won the rally. That is extraordinary.
And I was looking at the Chinese coach, and now I know where Chen Chen has it from.
17.
That's, how on earth did she get that back? They're on the verge of victory. Look at Coach
Chen.
Pan Lee.
Chen. Play. Change.
3 match points.
Play.
Good serve.
Game.
And they've done it! The youngest ever winners of a Super Series finals title. A year ago, they were winning the World Junior Championships. Here they are this year, having won their maiden Super Series title in Paris. They finished the year by winning the biggest tournament of them all at Super Series levels. The Super Series finals, 21-15, 13-21, 21-17 in the deciding game. They embrace the coach. The celebrations can begin, but not too many celebrations for Chen Chen because she will be back on court. 4th final of the day. Talk about a pair coming of age within a year. What an extraordinary extraordinary year for this pair. They wave to the Chinese fans. They have defeated the Olympic champions once again, having beaten them on the way to their maiden title in Paris. Well, no wonder they are happy. My goodness, they played well, didn't they? I did wonder after the second game whether psychologically that may be a little damaging to them, but, well, you'd never guess that they were both 19 years of age, would you? Because their maturity in keeping to the tactical plan, at the moment of victory, the rackets in the air, the delights for both players, the delight for the coach, all the hard work, all the preparation. And see, some people thought that Chinese badminton was in crisis. Chinese badminton with these two youngsters has a bright, bright future. 3-game victory over the Olympic champions for a second Super Series title of the year. Well, we wondered about her smashing capability. There was nothing to worry about. What a great match to get us off on finals day here at the Dubai BWF World Super Series finals. Yeah. Is she halfway to a doubles-double? One other player has achieved that at Super Series finals history. And she's making her maiden appearance here. They're rookies at the Super Series finals. And they came here as one of 3 pairs who had won maiden Super Series titles this year. What an extraordinary story. Well, they prepare for the prize presentation. The moment that dreams come true.